Yeah, boys and ghouls. It has been a while since I have showed my face on cam. I know. I apologize for that. It's been 1 plus 1 plus 5 times 6 divided by. It's been pretty crazy around here. But anyways, we're not talking about sad or upset things today. We're going to talk about a killer box. Can you believe this box? Look how big this is. Like, I am totally ecstatic to see what's in this. I'm not gonna lie, I cheated. In fact, the reason why I'm using my laptop is because there's my phone in here, and that's part of one of the things we got here. I'm sorry. I gotta let my daughter's, what is it called? Monster High pillow behind me. I didn't have enough. It was comfy. Whatever. Okay. So, face it away from me, even though I kind of already know from it. But we'll give it the mystery effect. I already took the bubble wrap out. We're going to put that back in too. Alright. This one stumped me really hard, people. And if you get it, like, almost instantaneously, don't say anything in the comments down below. Let other people try. Hopefully they try and just don't Google it. But what movie? Okay, it's a Chinese food box. Okay, and it says they're only noodles, Mikey. What movie is that quote from? Remember, now this is a horror block, so it's gonna be a horror movie. Do not blurt it out. Please don't blurt it out. You'll ruin it for everybody else. And inside of it, this might be a dead giveaway for a lot of people, because this is like gave it away for me without looking it up. But the younger generation may not quite know it. I don't know. I could be wrong, prove me wrong. Just don't answer the question. There are worms in here. They're all the same. And they're a bunch of candy worms. But it is in the same reference to what happens in this particular movie that quote is from. If you can tell me, I don't know, PM, tweet me, whatever you gotta do. Maybe we can work out a little fun thing. Oh, and I absolutely love my clown It. He came out of my horror block box. And sadly, clowns are being banned around here because of idiot people. But again, we're not here for any of those reasons. It just reminded me, and it upset me, so I had to bring it up. Secondly, were phone cases, and I have one of the oldest ones ever. I have a Samsung Galaxy S3. He still hooked it up, and it's Final Destination. So I guess I can't complain at all, because no matter how many of those movies they make, it's just crazy. The littlest ripple, or the littlest situation that happens in life could be your final destination. Maybe that's all we're waiting for, is that ripple. I don't know. I am gonna admit, I've never seen this whole movie. I never read about it. It's one of the harder movies they get into. I never really got into The Shining either. I know, it's sad. But I do like how it says red rum, and it's got 3 hooks, because that's kind of cool for a hearing. So I had to do that one. But this I've never seen. I have yet to see. So thank you very much for this in this box, because I'm going to force myself to read and watch this movie. It is the Sleepy Hollow with Johnny Depp, of course. It's got the my brain's not working today. The holographic image on the front where it shows Sleepy Hollow, and then him and her. See, I don't even know their names. Johnny Depp, and I know their real names, but I don't know their actor names. So, gotta see this. It's just one of my reasons this has always been a hard movie for me, is because it's so slow in leading into the story, maybe. Like The Shining. The Shining to me was like waiting for more, and more never came. And that's all it was, and it was just a constant repeat. So by the time they showed like twins or the door, I was just like falling asleep or venturing somewhere else. Not fun. Okay, these movies I grew up on. So if you were an 80s baby or younger, or your parents were just straight up freaks like mine and loved horror movies, then you've seen these. These movies, and this is a printed imagery of Puppet Masters. Last month, I believe, the first one, I got a Jason one. And, Billy, I believe his name is the one who made it. Badassery. But it's all the way over there, so we ain't getting up today. But this, I'm sorry, this movie, for me, brings back so many horrific things and so many awesome things. Because these are the movies I grew up on. Okay, my daughter, she's 10 years old. I took her to her first scary movie, which was a little intense. It was lights out, but there was nothing grotesque in there. There was nothing sexual in there. It was perfect by nature, okay? She's like, oh, I closed my eyes, let this, that, and other, blah, 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 but she loved it. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can get her into my movies. She ain't gonna watch none of my scary movies. She's gonna watch all the remakes of the movies that I fell in love with. But anyways, off the subject, if you've ever seen Puppet Masters, any of them, you will understand what it was like to be a child with possible, and being a girl, and having possible Barbie dolls come to life. Or G.I. Joes. Just saying. Alright. Now, we got this. This is made by Billy himself. I love it. You had a choice in between the, a handmade Jason mask or a Sam magnet. I love skulls. I always have. Always will. I will literally bring skulls to the grave. So this just adds that extra oomph, I guess, because I plan on just hanging it up. Even though Halloween's around the corner, stuff like that, that is still going on my wall. I don't care. It's bad. So, in a good way. And lastly, for the ladies out there, you got the same things I did. You got, this looks like it's made from Billy. It doesn't say really who made them, but here's my name. It's a little tote bag. So I thought that was cool, because my name isn't exactly something that pops out of everybody's mouth all the time. So I got that. And then it's a makeup case with my name on it. See, if you look at it, it looks like two completely different paintings. Maybe it was him, maybe it was him and his wife. I don't know. But they're both beautiful, either way. I tried out the colors. I probably won't be using this palette, but just the thought that went into this, and all the work that went into these, I definitely will be holding on to it. I mean, that's pretty decent in a girl box to receive your own eyeshadow compact with your name on it, with a little toe bag. I forgot, just, you know, mention how awesome that is. So, the Killer Box, a Killer Box compact. I like this building. This helps a lot. Especially if you're like supposed to get something and it's like, work out or whatever. Keep going. And it probably helps you too over there packing this stuff, because let's just say, I almost feel like my box cost as much as it did for me to make this box. So hopefully you're making money off of this, because these are really good, and you have some very creative ideas between, I don't know if it's just you and your wife, or between you, but you, man, you're very original. You came up with a phenomenal way to help money situations and make them work for your family, and doing it legit. And I give you a lot of props for that. So once you guys are done watching this video, please, I'm gonna put him somewhere in the information. Please bounce over to his page, check him out, see what I'm talking about. He's an awesome man. Very first order, if I had an issue with it, which I had a little issue, it wasn't huge. It was just a question mainly, and he answered it right away. So, and he's a very busy man. A lot of people didn't quite understand that this is basically his blood, sweat, and tears, and bringing back life to what used to be with the horror stuff. And a lot of people are like, oh, I want something new. I want this. I want that. Well, to him, this is more personable, and to me, this speaks more words than, hey, this, or this, or this. I'm not going to say I don't like them, but when somebody does something like that and makes me feel special, they took their own time to do that, regardless if I'm paying or not, which I am. I'm not sponsored in any way. It's just, it's awesome. You guys are killing it over there. So anyways, now that I just went into that whole spiel, a Killer Block contents, or box contents, was the hand-painted chrome skull mask, or predator mask. I got the chrome skull mask. They're only noodles Mikey that are in a Chinese takeout box. If you didn't guess it by now, you probably should know. It is from Lost Boys. And you're thinking, where at Lost Boys is that from? And it was when he first started hanging out with the group, and he was transitioning from a human into a vampire. And I can't remember his name, the main guy, while he was eating, he said, they're only noodles, Mikey. And as he opened up the thing, all he saw was a bunch of worms crawling out of it, because they were supposed to be like a ramen noodle or egg drop noodle. So that's where that reference is from. I was so elated just to receive this, you don't even know. And the worms, nice touch, guys. That was bad. Okay. Custom phone cases, personally made for custom. And that was one of his limited items. Not everybody got one this time around. And that will be the Final Destination one. And he was really nice, because I know Galaxy S3s are not very easily found. Handmade and painted Jason mask and Sam magnets. Varies with a limited run of 6 Jason mask magnets. I did not get that. Just to let you know, I didn't get it. Okay. Number 5, my random DVD, which I'm going to make myself watch this. Okay. My Puppet Masters print, and it says it's a purple variant. Handmade leprechaun print that also is a limited run killer box exclusive that I did not get. The Tim custom shoes, randomly selected. I think he told me that he was either going to only do 6 at a time per month, or if it was going to do it a certain amount of times and then stop. Hopefully I'll be one of those lucky people one of these days. But until then, I didn't get one of those yet. But I did get my black personalized name tote bag, which is for the woman's killer box. I keep saying blocks. Killer box. And then I got my surprise makeup box. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. I don't know if the limited means that limited to killer blocks, if it means that only killer blocks people got them, or if I was limited to them, like there was a limited amount of numbers. So hopefully I didn't mess up. So anyway, now that this has been a long-winded 16 plus minute video, I'm gonna let it go here. And you guys enjoy, you stay out of trouble, and you have an awesome Halloween. And try and stay away from people who had to ruin it for everybody else with clown costumes. Love you guys.